Hello, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss another way to use this alter command with SQLRPGLE. So for that, I have already created one program, but before that, we will discuss like what is the table and what is the requirement of using alter command. Okay. So for that, firstly, I will show you the table. So for table, I will retrieve my query to create the table. I have already used that. So I'm taking F9 here. Fine. So you can see I'm creating the table create or replace table employee where there are two columns, employee ID and employee name. Employee ID is type integer primary key and employee name is varchar 50. So if I hit enter here, table is created. Now what we need to do, we have to check like firstly I will insert some data to it and then we will try some other scenarios. Okay, so let me reuse this query. So query is insert into Sharmit1 slash employee values 1 and test1. So if I hit enter here, so you can see it is inserted. Okay, all right, now we will add one more record where I will just insert the value for the employee ID, not for the employee name. So you can see now I'm just removing this part and now inserting only for employee ID. Record inserted. Now to verify the data, I will use the query select star from Sharmit1, which is my library name, and file name is employee. Okay, if I hit enter here, you can see employee ID and employee name is inserted. For the first record, the name is there, but for second it is null because we are not providing any name to it. Now suppose we have this kind of physical file where multiple records is stored. So what is the requirement now? We want to set some default value for this. So let's say if user is not inserting this employee name, in that case you can add some default value maybe. Although this is not applicable for the employee name, there should be something else like department we can keep as a default value, but for test purpose I just make it as a default column. So for this reason we will use the alter command. So let's see how to use that and what would be the output after that. So for that I will take my program in edit mode. So here you can see firstly we are using we are declaring the constant SQL state underscore valid 5 times 0, setting the commitment control as star none, and then we are using the alter command. So to use this alter command, you have to write like this: exec SQL alter table name, alter column name. So this part is almost same in every command: alter table name, alter column name. Then we are using the keyword set default, and then you can pass your default value. So in my case I want to keep it as a Sharmit, so I just make it as a default value as Sharmit. Once this query is executed, we will verify the query whether it is executed properly or not. So if it returns SQL state underscore valid, it means table altered successfully. If not, then we will print the SQL state and also a message that query ended with an error. And then we are setting the star INLR equals to star on. Now just simply go and do file here for save and exit, then compile your program. Okay, now I'm calling this. So once I call it, it shows me this message: table altered successfully. Now let's verify that whether the default value is being set or not. So what I will do, I will retrieve this command and here I will put 3 without any name. You can see I'm not providing any name, and I will hit enter here. Record inserted. Now to verify the data, I will run the query select star from Sharmit1 slash employee, then hit enter, and you can see third record is entered with the default name Sharmit. Okay, and also it keeps the data as it is. There is no impact on the previous stored data. Okay, so this is the advantage of using set default. We know that at the time of table creation we can use this constraint, right? But what will happen, like if we have already created table and there are multiple data stored in that case you can go and use this alter command with your table, and the syntax is quite simple. You just need to write alter table name, alter column name. So this is my table name employee, this is my column name emp name, set default as Sharmit. Okay, so yeah, this is all about this alter for adding the default value. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.